Thanks a lot, and coming up on June 15th, they are going to be running the Great Race. That's right, from San Antonio, Texas to Anaheim, California, 2,500 miles. Over 100 vintage cars will be taking part in this fabulous race. Tom McRae is the founder. Tom, good to see you.
Great seeing you out.
Now tell me, this isn't a race as far as we think of a race as in speed.
Not a speed race.
This
no.
is precision. How
yes,
does it
a little
work?
tougher. You know, a speed race is big foot, small brain. This one takes a lighter foot and a bigger brain. Actually, it's a precision driving timed race. We set up checkpoints along the way. Each second or earlier lated checkpoint is a penalty. At the end of the day, a low score wins. The amazing thing is, but from San Antonio, we started at Sunset Square there in San Antonio to Anaheim, the winning car will only be about 13, 14 seconds off a perfect time for 8 days. Yeah.
It'll take 8 days?
Yeah. 8
now,
days.
What's the criteria for the cars?
For sports and race cars, pre-60. For regular cars, passenger cars, tanks, Jeeps, anything like that, pre-1950.
So this is, you got the inspiration from the movie, right?
Yeah, the movie The Great Race. Yeah, those people were having too much fun.
So you decided to get in on it?
Yes, sir.
All right, tell me about some of the cars we've got here.
This is a 1911 Velie. It was actually backed by John Deere Tractor Company. His grandson's name was Will Velie. And they backed it and they built this thing. Is as durable as a tractor. It drives like a tractor. These guys have to have a sanity check about every year. You know.
Hey, did you have a horn on this thing? Let's hear it.
Yeah.
All right, like that. That's great. All right.
Yeah,
now this is, I got to tell you, this must be probably one of the more sentimental favorites after 9/11. Tell us about this police car.
Yeah, these guys have been campaigning this car, and they really lift up the police and firemen across the country. But the car is an awesome car, the 36 flathead V8 Ford. In fact, it was for cops and robbers alike back then. In fact, there in the Henry Ford Museum, there's a letter from Clyde Barrow to Henry Ford praising his V8 Ford, the speed of it. In fact, he said it was his favorite car to steal.
Hey, you got a siren on this thing? Oh! Calling Dick Tracy! Calling Dick Tracy! And from Endicott, New York.
Yeah,
Louise
right.
Feeney, the driver.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Right.
Now tell me about this VW.
Well, you know about these cars, but a lot of people don't know that Ferdinand Porsche actually designed the VW at the command of Adolf Hitler. He wanted a people's car. And this is kind of an oxymoron. This is the budget Luxo model. 1949, they only made about 600 of these. About 5 of them left in the world right now.
Wow.
It was the first Volkswagen convertible.
And it looks like it's in great shape.
Oh yeah, these guys are real Volkswagen freaks. Between them, they own 19 Volkswagens.
That's a lot of bugs.
Yeah, right.
You better get an exterminator. What do we have here?
100M.
Ooh.
Sex appeal.
Austin
from England.
Healing?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you know the little cab company in England,
Right.
Austin. Same company made this. This was their race car, the 100M. Factory modified car. This thing was wound up in boxes in the Continental Divide Raceway. These guys put it all back together.
Nice job. Did you put a horn in it?
Give them a big round of applause over there. Come on, let's hear it for the Healy. Yeah.
And this beauty here, what is this?
How about
one,
it? This is every man's race car. This is no Model A. In fact, originally it would look somewhat like that 36 Ford back there, but back then they'd take the body off, stick another body on it, and make them go sideways.
Wow, that is fabulous.
That's a 100 mile.
Now, does a race car have a horn on it?
Crank it up,
Crank it up. Crank it up. Yeah,
come on.
All right.
Come on, let me hear it.
This is a beauty. Tell us about this
awesome.
quickly.
Now this is your kind of car here, Big Al. This is a Big Al car right here.
The Big Al.
Yeah, the 1932 Buick 66C, all luxury. Joe and Judy Lackness own this car. They restored it from Royersford, PA. This car even had a golf club bag door on the side of the car.
That's a
Put
fancy
your golf
car.
clubs in. Yeah,
what kind of horn is this thing? Oh, yeah.
We're coming down the road.
And we come down to the Bartles and James entry.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Thank you for your support. You guys look good. Tell us about this.
Now, these guys are real car guys. In fact, if you look closely, you see grease under their fingernails. This is the Locker Rock Chevrolet right here. It was literally in boxes. I think you've got a before and after
Yeah, we
picture
got a
of it.
picture of this thing.
But
this
these
is what
guys
it
are
looked
real
like.
car guys. Look at that where they started with. If there was no engine in the car there.
Was
they had
this on a farm in Utica? That's amazing.
They spent about 18 months putting it back together. It's a 99-point car. But the wonderful thing about these guys, they'll drive this car from Baldwinsville, New York, to the start in San Antonio, race it to Anaheim, then drive it back home to New York.
You guys like to drive. I like it. Hey, can we hear the horn? Can we hear the horn? Now that's a horn. My gosh. So Tom, how many cars in the race?
106 cars.
Now, how many will finish?
About 96. We'll lose about 10%
And
of the cars.
they can only, if they break down, they can only fix it with the tools they've got,
Right,
or if somebody comes
They're
along
on
and
their
helps
own.
them.
Yeah, they're on their own.
Well, this is great. Tom
Yeah,
McRae,
good.
June
Thank you.
15th, thegreatrace.com.
We'll look for you.
Check it out.
That was a lot
Thank
of
you
fun.
so much.
That was so great. Good job, by the way. I just want to hear you say Ferdinand Porsche one more time.
You like that?
Okay.
All right.
Are you making fun of me?
I am not. That's in here for a Thursday morning. Nice hat there, Al.
Thank you.
Have a great day, everybody. Make sure you come back tomorrow for the Goo Goo Dolls.